Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are so happy to be able to contact so many of you in this way. We appreciate each and every one of you who is willing to receive us and our perspective on what you are living there on Earth. You may have noticed that there are a lot of teachers at this time, and as a result, there are many perspectives for you all to choose from as your truth. This is the nature of the fourth dimension, which is the vibrational frequency in which you dwell at this time. You get to decide which aspect of the fourth dimension you want to experience. There are lower aspects and higher aspects, and it is easy for you to tell which aspect someone is telling you about when they give you a piece of information or a spiritual teaching. If there is even a little bit of an emphasis on a victim-perpetrator type of experience and/or an us versus them mentality, then the person is focusing on the lower aspects of the fourth dimension. They are basically recycling the third dimension into the fourth, and asking you to believe, in a sense, that you still are third-dimensional beings operating in that particular vibration. Now, those who are giving you the upper aspects, or higher aspects, of the fourth dimension, are talking to you about what you can do to empower yourselves. They will be emphasizing love, compassion, and forgiveness. They will also be telling you about how you create your reality, and they will be emphasizing unity, consciousness, and oneness. The lower aspects of the fourth dimension are still emphasizing separation, segregation, and concepts such as dark versus light. Those who are showing you the higher aspects of the fourth dimension will be emphasizing integration, unity, and oneness. You are the lightworkers of the world, but you are not warriors and you are not there to defeat the dark. But rather, you are there to see the darkness in others, and in yourselves, and forgive. You are there to recognize that darkness always has its origins in trauma, and therefore, you can feel compassion for yourself, and others for the darkness that you have played in and with. And as you do so, it will be easier for you to be your true and whole selves. It will be easier for you to become unconditional love, and then complete the shift to the fifth dimension. You really have to pay attention to how you feel during this process of ascension, and you really have to acknowledge that how you feel is your responsibility. It's your creation, and if it is negative, it is yours to process and release. There awaits those who are willing to do the work on themselves, such an enormous amount of positive energy, that we cannot possibly do it justice with words or analogies. We just want you to know that there is a reward for working on yourselves, for taking the high road, and for taking your attention off of what others are doing who are playing in the dark, still. You are there to save everyone, and that starts with the self. The only way to save yourselves is to put your attention on yourselves, and ask the simple question of, how can I be better? How can I do better? How can I become more of that which I truly am, which is unconditional love? That question turned into 3, but you understand that it is that simple, and that's why we give it to you so simply. Your lives are complicated, and complex enough as it is. Your approach to spirituality should be simple. And it can be, if you let it be. Take care of yourselves, do the work that needs to be done, and you will take yourselves to the fifth dimension sooner rather than later. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Take yourself to the fifth dimension or regress to 3D9D Arcturian Council channel Daniel Scranton.